Hi folks, I've got these web lawnmower bits here from that lawnmower we had months and months ago that Sharon found. I thought we'd have a go at doing the powder coating on these bits and show you my little lamp which I'm restoring, not restoring, converting to a different use. So let's have a look at that. Right, well, as you know, Sharon found a web lawnmower last summer. We started to take it apart, but then other things got in the way. These are the parts of it which I'm going to powder coat that we have off already. Gary's already sandblasted them. Things like this Briggs & Stratton air cover. Now, this is a very old web lawnmower, and as I say, these parts are probably not easy to get hold of now, so we're going to recycle, obviously, the original ones as well, which is what we're doing. Now, these were painted green on the mower. Someone had hand-painted it green, and we're going to go back with the original gold colour. Probably not the right shade of gold because I'm pretty limited with the amount of paints that I've got in my powder coating selection. The air filter cover as well as the actual fuel tank itself and the little fuel cap as well. This is the cover, one of the engine covers, which is going to be done in green. Now, I've got the nearest thing I can find in the selection that I've got is a colour called NATO green. I've got a very vivid green. I don't really want to use that. That's really, the web lawnmowers are a slightly lighter olive coloured green. So this powder's pretty similar to that. And I don't think this is a gloss finish, this one. So we'll have a look at that when we got it. This cover here was all dented in. I've actually filled this with my Novel, where is it? This filler putty, as I've shown you before. This works very well under powder coating. It's a little bit dearer. Well, twice the price than other powder putties out there, but it does the job. And I've rubbed it all down, but I've got a couple of little spots which I've actually had to go over again. So again, for me to cure these little bits, I've got to put this in the oven to cure it at 160 degrees centigrade. Now, you may remember in my last video, I was showing you one of my projects which I'm doing on retro hacks at the moment, which again, nothing always goes to plan. Sometimes things play up, and I had a reaction with the cheap Hammerite paint that I'd bought, and then I tried to overspray it, it all bubbled up, and then I started stripping it. So I stripped it right the way down, but then I thought to myself, I'll try something different, and I found this product, which is a sort of a stone effect paint. Now, I've never used this before. It's a textured finish, and I thought a textured finish would be good because if there was any little imperfection, it would have hit them up. And as you can probably see here, let me show you. Still not fully dry, but can you see the finish on that? I don't know if you can see that, but I actually love it. It's like a stone flecky sort of finish, and as you can probably see, it looks like, I love it, I do. I think it looks really good. And it's something I wasn't going to use, but because I've never used it before, I thought I'd give it a go. And as you can probably see there, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go along with that. And it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's going to be converted to a light fitting. The other black ancillaries that I've got with it, hopefully are going to look all right anyway. So that's that. So right, all these have been sandblasted off. They've all been wiped down with wax and grease remover. As I say, I've got the NATO green for that bit and the other bit. I'm going to go over to my collection of powders now, and I'm going to pull out another gold powder. I've only got one type of gold, so we'll have to go with that one. So let's get over there and have a look. Right, so this is my little powder coating or painting corner. You can see Gary's got some bits hanging up there. He's cleaned all these up with the, what's it called, the Restore It product, as you probably know about, and they look very nice. That's that lawnmower he's working on at the moment. So I've got to look for a gold, and I haven't got all my colours yet in containers, but I have got some containers here. So as you can see, that's the NATO green. Oh, I had one. I had it in there. I didn't realise I had one. I've already got one over there. Never mind. So what was I looking for? The gold colour. Gold gloss. So I've got a gold gloss there. But as you can probably see, I've got quite a few different... I've got clear coat. I've got marine blues. I've got candy blue there. Copper at the back there. Dark red. Red. High chrome, candy gold, that's nice, fuchsia candy, white gloss, candy red, titanium, and as I say, there's a few more colours down here which I haven't got put out yet, but I've got to get more containers for them. So that's them over there. So there's that lawnmower that Gary's working on at the moment. He's turned it upside down. He's got a bit of trouble with the wheels. He put the wheels back in, and the wheels that was in it weren't the right wheels for it. Someone had basically changed it over, so he's gone to get another axle for that. So that's that lawnmower which Gary's working on. So as you know, this is my homemade powder coating oven, which is going to be the one I'm using today. There's the little one I bought from Amazon, but we're going to be using this one today. I've got the temperature up at the moment. It's just climbing. It's about 130 degrees centigrade in there at the moment. So let's get this powder coating sorted out, and we'll get over there, clear that corner out, and we'll start powder coating, and then we'll do them in the oven. See you in a minute. I'm just going to hang this cover up for about 15 to 20 minutes first of all, just to let that new little bit of filler I've done cure. So I'll do that first. Now let's get on with the powder coating. Right, okay folks, let's get my dust mask on. You probably won't be able to hear me. Get on there. I'm going to turn the fan on now, so again you're not going to be able to hear me. I forgot to powder coat the little lid. Let me just do that. Right, I've just hooked it on there like that. Let's just get that done quickly. Forgot all about that. Right, that goes that way on. Gonna have to turn the fan on again, I'm afraid, folks. Back on with the cold gold powder. There you go. Happy days. Quickly pop that in there. It's going gold already. Right, leave that on there. Let's just turn that up a bit. Right, okay. Right, leave that like that. What I wanted to show you was how easy it is to change colours in the gun. It's so simple with powder coat as compared to washing guns out or brushes. Let me show you. Right, so this is our gold still on the gun. I'm going to turn the vent on for a minute because I'm going to suck away all the crap there. Just like to do that. And I tip it back into the gun like that. Because you always get a bit of residue in the gun. So let's put that on there like that. That's the gold finish now, right? Okay. So before I do anything, I'm going to push the pressure back up. So I'm just going to turn the compressor up. Right, okay. That's up to full pressure now. And I'm going to put that back on the gun. And as you can probably see, I'll put the fan back on. So I've blown that out now, right? And then I get me normal blower. And all you do is you just blow around the gun. Like that, in this little chamber at the end here. And that's it. That hisses, I know. I've got to undo this and either change the rubber in there, the rubber seal or whatever. I keep meaning to do it. Someone did point it out on my last video. I will get round to it. And then you just get your new colour. In our case, NATO green. Tip your gun up. Screw it on. Like that. Make sure you nip it up pretty good. Some people said that leaks out of there sometimes, but I think you can get a washer and O-ring to go in there. And that's basically it. The gun's ready to go. So let me get my other green bit over. We'll hang it up and then we'll powder coat that. Just wipe our bar off because this is our conductive bar. And again, other people have said, why don't you earth that up properly? Well, I've got to get a rod from here. When I set this up properly, I'll have a rod going from an earth cable going outside, sticking in the ground. You can do it with a 13 amp socket as well, but all in good time. Let me go and get the other one ready. Right, okay, so you can probably see where I've overfilled there. I've just got some, oh, I don't want 500, I want 180. Hold on. I've just got some 180 grit wet and sandpaper there. And all I'm going to basically do, this is, don't forget, this has just come out the oven. And it's already cured off now. Nearly there. Right, okay, that's that bit done. I've got a couple more bits to do around here. Right, that's it, let's get in there. Right, let's get the other bits out the oven first before I finish that off. Right, these have been in here for long enough. Let's get my glove on, very hot in there. Yeah, we're up to 180 degrees in there. Let's open the door. Hook that over there. And there we go. Okay, there we go. We'll get all them bits out, take it from there. Right, there we go. I leave them all hanging up on the rafters there, as you can probably see, and let them dry off naturally. So that's what I do with them. Just while I quickly finish this off now, and then we'll just powder coat these two. I'll see you in a second. Right, okay then. Now for the NATO green. Get in now. Right, okay. Okay. Right. Again, clean the gun out. Just turn it upside down. Undo the canister off, put it under here, don't I? Lid on your powder. That's it. Get your airline on high pressure. Just blow it out. Get your blower. Again, blow through. Blow it all off. And basically, that's it. Put it away. That's why it's handy to have this little case to put it in. Again, I'd only do that with hand tight. Look, there's no unscrewing needed, no tools needed. Whack it in there. Just undo that. That's your water trap. Put that in there. Then back on the shelf. Shut it up. Happy days, job done. That's it, finished with. We'll just give that 10 minutes and then we'll have a little look at the stuff, okay? I'll see you in a minute. Right, let's get them out. Wonder what they look like. Can open the door now. Keep that open now. Turn the oven off. Right, okay. There we go. Let's get them out. Nice satin finish on them, if you can see that, look. Right, let's put that up. Get that last one out. I'll leave that door open, warms the workshop up. There we go. Look at that, that's lovely. Right, here we go. There's our bits powder coated. Now don't forget, I'm not an expert powder coater. I'm just someone who's bought a do-it-yourself kit and who's always looked upon it as being very difficult, but hopefully you can see in this video that it's not really difficult to get going. I got my equipment from Electrostatic Magic off of their website. There's a link in the description below. Let's just show you what I've achieved with my little home setup I've got here. Right, well that's that NATO colour. I can't touch that at the moment, it's a bit too hot. But I think you'll agree that, don't forget there was all filler around here, and this filler, as you know, the Novo filler, which is this one, I've had great results with this. You may remember I did try this stuff before and that blistered up, so I wouldn't recommend that. And as I said, this one has got filler in, definitely all down this end there as well. I don't know if you can probably see it or not. It's not the best repair job, but as I say, it's just tidied up this whole mower. There's that little cap we done, as you can see. These are cooled off now, these ones. And as you can see, that's the gold. I've also done the backside. I didn't really need to do the backside, but I thought I would do. And there's the casing for it there, as you can probably see. Here's the fuel tank there. As you can see, the fuel tank's turned out all right as well. One thing I didn't like was the fuel tank appears to have been glued there. So there is a slight bubbling along there, along the seam there, but it's all settled down though. But just something to be aware of. Make sure the parts have got no materials on them that can't take the heat. But other than that, the actual fuel tank come out absolutely lovely there, as you can probably see. Here's our recoil cover. Again, I just put a quick coating on the inside. I didn't go too mad, but because I would say none of this is seen anyway. But as you can see, that's come out very nice as well. Happy with that. And here's the actual, is that still hot? Yeah. Yeah, it's still hot, but yeah, I can't even put my hand on it. But as you can see, it's a lovely satin olive sort of green finish, very reminiscent of the web colours. And again, I'm very pleased with the way that that's turned out. It's the first time I've used this colour, and I definitely will be using that one again. So there you go. That's my foray into powder coating. You've seen how to clean the guns out now. And also there's that little fleck paint, stone chip paint, as you can probably see there, which I think's turned out really nice. I really like the effect it's given on this lantern, which we're going to be converting on my Retro Hacks channel to an LED bulb in there. So there'd be no heat generated at all by this, and it was a waste of time putting it back to paraffin burning, which it was, because it was full of holes basically. So I've had to decorate it in a way that might make it look attractive, maybe for outside or whatever. And as I say, that's coming up on my Retro Hacks channel in the near future. Well, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. My little insight into powder coating at home. This is exactly what I do. I'm no expert at the end of the day. What you see is what I do, and I'm happy with the results that gives me anyway. But don't forget, it's the first time you've seen my channel, do hit the subscribe button, and also ring that little notification bell, and set your preferences to all. That way you get notified every time we upload a video. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.